1,000 career points behind only LeBron when he scored 40 on Wednesday. Of the 44 players to reach 20,000 career points, the only other player to score at least 40 in the game he reached the mark was Wilt Chamberlain. In 1966, he had 50. Paul, I need to turn our attention to you for a second.
Silicon Valley? What was that word?
That's exactly, yep, that's what it was. Once again, Twitter responded to you this time on Wednesday when you said KD is the most elite scorer in NBA history.
Yes.
Do you agree with Paul?
I understand where you're coming from. He is in the conversation. It's not so very far-fetched. But you don't have to be the first guy to rush to the hot take.
I mean, I kind of love it.
He's not there just yet. This is in his 11th season, okay? And when you say dynamic, I have to go to big numbers because we're talking about all-time greats. KD, in his career, he's won 4 scoring titles.
4? That's a lot.
4 scoring titles. Michael Jordan has won 10.
There you go.
Okay? His career high is 32. Wilt's career high is 50.
That's insane.
KD's career high in a game is 54.
Okay.
Okay? My point is he a terrific scorer? We're not talking about the best three-point shooter. We're not talking about who has the most championships.
Right.
Michael Jordan is the most dynamic scorer to ever play in the NBA. Must mention Kareem. Must mention Kobe. Must mention AI.
Okay.
KD is in the conversation.
All right, your turn, Chauncey. And I'll give my.
I appreciate that, Paul. Thank you very much. Paul, I like where you're going. And KD is a guy that we've never seen. We've just never seen a guy like this. 6'10", maybe even 6'11".
Argue that
can score all over the place.
Can actually.
We didn't say who's the tallest scorer.
And he's very dynamic, and he's in the conversation, but I think that he has a little ways to go. Let's just face it. Michael Jordan averaged 30 for a career. KD's done it twice in his career. But I hate to admit this, but I am a prisoner of the moment a little bit because you got guys like Iceman, George Gervin, who I talk to a lot of legends, and they say he's the best scorer that they've seen in their era.
That's why I call KD Iceberg Slim, because he's the remix of George.
You got guys, you also got guys like Elgin Baylor, who, was an unbelievable scorer that are in these conversations. So I am a prisoner of the moment because I've seen KD play. I've played alongside of him before in USA basketball, and then guys like MJ. I played with great scorers like Melo, who, are good scorers. But this guy is elite. I just can't give him that title
Now, when I say elite, let's talk about the way he does it. Now, you got the great scorers. You guys mentioned Jordan, Wilt, Kobe. These guys are great scorers. They're probably going to have higher averages than KD. They're probably going to have more points in one game than KD. I mean, KD will probably never score 81. But when I say elite, and I go down the line of weaknesses and strengths, look at this graphic right here.
Oh, my goodness. Seriously? Are y'all going to do this?
This is good. Keep going, Paul.
We need to put Lisa and Amina's pictures
name
up
one
there.
thing he's not great at.
Apparently he's elite in everything.
Let's say you put Jordan in this category. Jordan is elite in everything. Not free throws like KD.
Stop it.
Kobe is a great free throw shooter.
Stop it.
I mean, the one thing that separates him is his three-point shooting from all the rest.